Hey guys, sorry it's been a while since I've posted. I've just been incredibly busy with work, and I'm also opening up my own production company, and I just haven't really had time to do video game stuff and even play video games in general. But with my work coming to a bit of a lull, I'm hoping to post more regularly. So thank you in advance for watching this video, and I hope you enjoy this episode. It's hard to justify buying more games when I haven't even played all the ones I currently own. So I made a deal to myself that before I buy another game, I'm going to play each and every one of these games. Bioshock 2. Every discrepancy I had with the last game, this installment fixed it. The gameplay was much more enjoyable. If you haven't played Bioshock 2, this here is your spoiler alert. Bioshock 2 begins in 1958 as I portray Subject Delta, who is a big daddy. As I stroll through Rapture with my little sister, Eleanor, and just to be clear, not my actual little sister, I'm interrupted by Eleanor's biological mother, Sophia Lamb. Lamb decides to bypass any lawyers in this custody case and instead orders me to shoot myself as Eleanor is taken away from me. 10 years later, I am resurrected and awaken the Liam Neeson within.
I don't know who you are. I don't know what you want. If you are looking for ransom, I can tell you I don't have money. But what I do have are a very particular set of skills. Skills that make me a nightmare for people like you. If you let my daughter go now, that'll be the end of it. I will not look for you. I will not pursue you. But if you don't, I will look for you. I will find you. I will kill you.
Anyway, after Tenenbaum debriefs me on the last 10 years, her buddy Sinclair joins me in the search for Eleanor.
You and me, kid. We're going places.
As Delta ventures through the city, he learns about Sophia Lamb's extreme religious exploitation of splicers and her plans to use Adam to transfer the memories of every Rapture citizen to Eleanor, making her into some perfect savior.
This will be no mere personality schism, though. Rapture's genius will be held within her DNA.
Delta comes across Lamb's Rapture family, the head conspirators of Eleanor's capture, and you're given the choice to either spare them or kill them. The first woman, I decided to spare.
What are you doing? Come on, you goddamn monster. Do what you always do. Come on!
Throughout this portion of the game, it was very clear that, in a way, she cared for Eleanor. I couldn't bring myself to kill her in cold blood, as I simply just wanted to find Eleanor.
You're a bigger man than I am, Chief. Maybe next time she'll think twice about pointing fingers before all the facts are in.
As for the next guy, however, okay, I gotta be honest, there was a bit of a gap between my playtime here, and I couldn't exactly remember what was going on when I hopped back in, so I really just thought I had to kill him.
You see, it was Stanley who turned you into Ryan. He is responsible for what you have become. The security booth is open now. You may have your revenge.
And to add even more context, I was low on ammo, so I killed this dude in the most brutal way possible. The last person in this conspiracy was a man named Gil Alexander, who prepped his downfall and left Delta messages before completely going insane.
As my mind fades, I find my thoughts turn to the suffering that Eleanor would be made to endure, and I am overcome with pity. But I can only offer my feeble prayers. Perhaps after my death, you can do more. Now, please, I ask you to grant me peace. Goodbye, my friend, and thank you.
I thought the good thing to do would be to mercy kill him, so I'm actually not sure where that placed me on the moral scale, but regardless, I got the good ending. I saved Eleanor, showed her that I could be merciful, and she could too, and ultimately proved Sophia Lamb wrong. In the end, she ends up transferring Delta's memories into herself and ventures into the world along with the other little sisters before Rapture was completely destroyed. I don't know if it's because I'm a parent, but this story to me was much more compelling than the first one. While I do think the first Bioshock had more philosophical themes that got me thinking more, this installment hit closer to the entertainment value. Not to mention the much more improved mechanics where I was able to utilize both hands at the same time to create some interesting styles of gameplay. Essentially, the second half of the game, I just created a Sub-Zero build and blasted through these motherfuckers. It was awesome. The relationships in the game seemed more fleshed out and left me feeling sympathetic towards sad moments like Sinclair's sacrifice.
You're gonna have to break in here and put me down. Wish there was another way, but I'd rather die a man than live like this.
Even the relationship between Eleanor and Delta felt more compelling, and I really did feel like her protector. Even when I did reach her, I felt myself concerned for how my actions influenced her in the end, as every good parent does.
And she has been watching you ever since, exalting your every act as gospel.
In my last video, I said I was underwhelmed by the first Bioshock. However, playing this one oddly made the first game grow on me. I've come to such a fascination with this world, and I think both of these games have become favorites of mine. I'd definitely give both of these another playthrough, but for now, I'll be able to tell my wife, yes, honey, I've played that game.